Now that you know how to close more jobs when you're face-to-face with customers, it's time to make sure your business is ready to turn every lead into a real opportunity. Now, before you spend a dime on marketing, you've got to make sure your business is ready to convert the leads you're already getting. This session, Convert Before You Advertise, is all about setting up the foundation that makes customers say yes faster and making sure you don't waste time, money, or opportunities. Jacob Hansen and Alex Coen, two top business advisors, are here to show you how to build trust, boost your reviews, and make booking with you a no-brainer so you can turn every call, click, or visit into real revenue. Let's dive in and learn how to win before you advertise.
What's up, guys? It is Jacob and Alex from Housecall Pro Business Coaching, your two favorite. If you don't know us, got to meet us. But we're excited today to talk to you about none other than converting before you advertise. Alex, what do we mean by that?
The key word here, Jacob, before. Before, right?
Not after?
Before. It's so important,
Okay.
right? Because when you're going to step on that gas and you're going to start to spend dollars on marketing, you want to make sure that you can convert those dollars into what?
Into jobs on calendar.
That's right. Jobs on calendar, 100%.
Yes.
Now, Jacob, we are filming live here from beautiful, where are we?
It was in North Park, San Diego.
San
Never
Diego,
been.
that's right, yeah.
Got to make it.
We are on Jacob's home turf, and guess what? Jacob recently, he's moving. He had to go find a mover, right?
Had to go find a mover. Hey, family's growing, got a bun in the oven, and got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So what do I got to do? I got to find a mover. And it's so funny because it happened about 3 days before this is happening. So we're going to talk today about that.
So Jacob, what did you do, right? Did you encounter any of the 3 common mistakes as you went to go find a moving company?
Did I ever?
Yeah.
I encountered all of them.
So what would you do? What was the first thing you did when you went to go find a mover?
I called them to coach them on the topics that we're covering today.
Yeah, 100%. So talk us through your process. Where did you go first to try and find a mover?
First place, Yellow Pages doesn't exist anymore. So on everybody's favorite, Google, right?
Yeah.
I typed in what? None other than San Diego movers. Very simple.
Sounds reasonable to me, right?
Yep.
Okay. What'd you find?
I found a lot. Yeah, there was sponsored. There was different types of companies all over the place. We had a bunch of different stars and websites. I mean, frankly, I didn't even know where to start.
100%, right? Now, as you are a pro and you're thinking about where do you want to show up on Google, you got 4 different sections, right? 4 sections. Top section, everyone's favorite, Google Guaranteed, otherwise known as LSA, Local Service Ads, right? That is a paid section. Right after that, you have PPC, pay per click.
Mm-hmm.
And the third section, I believe that's where you went, Google Maps.
Yes.
Why did you go to Google Maps?
You know, there's just something about that sponsored tab that, I mean, I know you're paying for it, but I don't want anybody sponsoring things to me. I want to be able to find the company organically myself.
Okay, you want to be in control.
Yeah, I want to be in
right?
control. I'm the guy.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Now, what did you find within that section? You know, what ended up being the company that you called? Why did you call them first? What were you looking for?
It was a hotbed, just a number of different companies, but I just started at the top and went through.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that you know what that covers? Number 1, common mistake number 1. Where are you? Where are you? Are you showing up in any of the 4 sections on page 1 of Google? Are you there? Are you not there? Right? And so that's step number 1, right? You got to show up. Number 2, trust, right? And when we say trust, what do we mean by that, Jacob?
You know, when I'm looking at trust and I'm looking at moving my entire home and I got 1 day to do it because I'm incredibly busy, I got to make sure that you're showing up and you're going to do the job.
That's right.
Now, how do I know that you're going to do that when all the companies say that they're going to do that?
Right.
I got to have some type of filtering mechanism. And so what I'm looking for are different types of places that are credible, right? That could be reviews. It could be on their website. I got to make sure this company is legit. Everybody says they're legit until it comes time to doing the thing.
That's right. Reviews are critical when it comes to building trust.
Yes.
Right? And what we recommend is a minimum of 50 reviews, average rating between 4.7, 4.9. As long as you're in that sweet spot, boom, you're going to check that box. You're going to build trust. And secondarily, how important is website when it comes to building trust? Oh,
super important. Has anybody ever gone to go find a company and they click on it and it's like one of those like Wix.com and it takes you to nowhere? Not going to use that company, right?
Yeah.
I want a professional looking website because that's my first impression with your company. And if the first impression isn't great, what do I think about the quality of your work, right? It may be top notch, but if you can't get your website right in 2025, then what is that going to say about your company?
100%, right? So that brings us to common mistake number 3. Do you want my business? Do you? So when we think about your recent scenario of finding a moving company and you called that first company, do they want your business?
Apparently not, because if they did, they would have answered the phone.
Yeah. So, but of course, they didn't answer the phone. That's okay, right?
Yeah.
No big deal. You waited around for them to call back.
I did.
Right?
17 hours we waited around.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
No, it was actually 4 minutes. No.
Okay.
I'm not
cool.
going to say, I'm a busy guy. I got things to do.
No one's going to wait around. So what did you do next?
I went right to the next one.
Okay, cool.
Gave them a call.
And surely they answered.
They did.
Okay.
And it was the sweetest lady. Oh, man, we had a great time. We were chatting and laughing. But the guy that needed to give me the estimate was in the field.
Okay.
And so the best that she could do is take my name and number down.
Okay.
Which she did.
Right. And then they were going to call you back. So take a message, call you back.
17 hours later.
Right. And then
yes.
you waited, played a little bit of video games.
I just stared at the phone.
Stared at the phone.
I just stared at the phone.
Wasted your whole day.
Yeah. Yep.
While you're waiting
that
for
was
a call
it.
back.
Yeah. Because
Okay, cool.
she's a sweet lady, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And most people are like that. They're willing to
Yeah.
waste their whole day, right? No, not at all. Right? You moved on to the next one.
I did.
Right? What happened there?
And guess what? I should have started here because it ended up being a Housecall Pro user, but it was quick. I called them. They took my name and number. They figured out what I wanted, and they had a time available, and they actually got the job right on the calendar right then and there.
Okay, fantastic. So then you're good to go, right? Check that off your
5
list.
minutes later.
Right?
Yeah,
Check that off your list.
Now I can just stare at my desk and not at my phone.
There you go. Fantastic. So that's how we overcome that common mistake number 3. So what we want to now talk about is how Housecall Pro is going to provide solutions to these 3 common mistakes. Right? What do you say? Should we talk it through?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's run it back. Okay. Common mistake number 1. Where are you? Where are you at? How can you be found? So what is Housecall Pro doing to help with this common mistake?
Well, it's simple. You have reviews right here and website. So if someone's going to go find you, they're not going to go walk down the street and start knocking on doors. They're going to go to Google. And if you have a lot of reviews and you have a really nice website, the likelihood that your company is going to be one that's found is going to be great, right?
So are these things that we provide? Do we provide these solutions in our platform? I think we do.
I think we do.
Yeah, we absolutely
do.
Right?
Yes.
And reviews, this is a $0 add-on, right? It doesn't cost anything to turn it on, right? So that's a fabulous add-on where you can really get those reviews flowing. And website, you probably may have not heard about it before. It's one of our new add-ons. We have 1-page website, 3-page website, 5-page website. So you got some flexibility in terms of what you're looking for. But when you look at the type of websites that you were talking about, was like the Wix, or like the
dinosaur websites,
or the error one where you click it and it's like, it gives you a safety warning.
The error one.
Are you sure you want to proceed?
One wanted me to dial
We're not
up
sure
AOL
what's
just to join.
Is it safe? You're like, I don't know. Is it
my
safe?
computer started smoking with it. You guys get the picture.
Is that the type of website? Is that building trust? Oh my gosh, I'm getting to our next one. So we talk about how does Housecall Pro overcome trust building? How does it help with trust building? Talk us through this, Jacob.
Yeah, we're going to talk to you about 2 new features you guys probably haven't heard before. Reviews and website.
Website. Yep.
Or did we already talk about that?
We already
covered
that already.
Look at that.
Yeah, right? But it's a twofer, right? Not only does it help put you on the map and help you show up on a Google search, it's also going to help build that trust, right? And that's what customers are looking for when they want to book online, when they want to find someone new to work with. They want to work with someone they can trust. Why? Because that person's going to be coming in your home, right? You might not even be there. It might just be your wife, your kid, your spouse, your grandparents, your dogs. And they want to be able to trust that the person's going to take care of not only your house, but be responsible while you're there, not trash the place. And so trust is the most important thing that we want to think about. Okay.
And I don't know about you, Alex, but I don't have enough time to actually go to the place and sit down and interview the owner and interview the guy that's coming to pick it up. And so I'm going to use reviews to show me what's been done in the past, right? And when I'm looking at reviews, Alex, do you think having 1,000 5-star reviews and a 5.0 is more trustworthy than having maybe say a 4.8 or 4.9? What do you think?
It's not. It's actually a little scary, little like red flags.
Why is that?
Throw those red flags up. Because have you ever gone to Amazon and seen 1,000 5-star reviews and they're all the same reviews? And you're like, okay, these are not real reviews. This looks fake.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you're building trust, you want to be authentic. And when you're authentic, guess what? Not every customer is going to give you a 5 out of 5.
No,
right?
That's not true.
It's true. It happens. Some people will never give a 5 out of 5, and you've provided 5-star experience, but they give a 4. That's okay. So that's why we coach to a 4.7 to a 4.9. That's the sweet spot. That's where you want to be. If you're not at a 5, that's okay. And in fact, it's better to be at a 4.9 than a 5.0 because it shows that you're real. Right?
It is. Has anybody ever seen a 1-star review and it's all caps and it's got 19 exclamation points?
Yeah.
Is that a reflection on the business or is that a reflection on society?
I don't know. We're going to skip to the next common pain point here. So, do you even want my business? Do you? Right? How does Housecall Pro help with this?
Housecall Pro gets you the business. I mean, a customer should not have to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop after hoop to book something. It should be easy. And so how do we do that? We help with 2 different spots. Number 1, online booking. Now, again, I know I look 18, right? But I'm actually 34. Wait.
34?
Okay. We're going to edit that.
Okay. Edit that out. Just edit that out. Keep going. 34, yeah.
34. I like to pick up the phone, but sometimes if it's late at night, I don't want to talk to anybody.
That's right.
Right? And so I may go online and book. And guess what? With the example that I had looking for the movers, a lot of it was online. And I needed to see, am I even going to pick up the phone to call this place if they don't have my date available online?
That's right. So you're going to be able to see soonest available within online booking. And guess what? If you're a pro that's out there that has tried online booking in the past, let's say 5 years ago, is online booking the same feature as it was 5 years ago?
It is not the same feature.
It's not even close.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's look at technology. I mean, it is just getting better and better and better and better. And so if you didn't have a good experience then, well, guess what? It's changed. And in the next few years, more and more people are going to migrate to online. It's so important to have that in addition to the base of answering.
100%. So it's going to allow your customers to not only book jobs, they can also book estimates. You can also pick what technician you want to schedule that job on the calendar for. So it's going to book the job or estimate the same way that you do if you handle that call yourself. That's why it's an incredible feature that we have built within Housecall Pro. Let's talk about assist.
Yeah, what is assist?
What is assist?
Is this a basketball term?
Yeah, it's where you don't score the basket, but then you pass it. And then the other person scores the basket, right?
So how does that apply to Housecall Pro?
Well, from my understanding, HCP Assist is an answering service, right? We're going to help you handle those calls. And why is that helpful for pros? What might be happening out there?
I know as a pro typically answers the phone themselves, right? But you may be in the attic, you may be on a job, you may be talking to a customer, you may be up, down, left, right, you may be driving on the freeway. And when a customer calls, you got to answer. And let's go back to why that's so important. Why is it important to answer the phone right then and there when they call?
Because in Jacob's example, right, that pro number 1 who didn't answer the phone, right?
Next.
They didn't get Jacob as a customer and they're going to call Jacob back and he's going to say what? What are you going to say?
Already found someone else.
Right? And have you ever heard that yourself, bro? Have you ever called someone back after missing their call and they say, you know what? I already found someone. Absolutely. It happens all the time, right? I've had people call me when I've been looking for service, right? So don't miss a call. It's that important. And when we talk about lifetime value at the end, it's going to really pay off why that's super important to answer all the calls, right?
But it's not just that, right?
Okay, what else?
It's not just answering the call. Because what happened when I called the second lady?
That's right.
We had the best conversation of my life.
You had a good conversation.
Good conversation.
That's
Sorry,
right.
Maybe not the best of my life. It was good.
And then you waited around 17 hours to get called back.
That's right, 17 hours. And she called 17 hours and 1 minute later.
Yeah.
But what did she miss? What did she not do when she answered the phone?
She didn't book you.
She didn't book me.
Right.
So then what'd I do?
You moved on.
Next.
That's right. Now, what if there was an integrated answering solution within Housecall Pro whereby they could answer and schedule jobs and estimates right on your Housecall Pro calendar? Does that seem like a dream? Are we in reality?
It seems like a dream. I mean, for a nerd like me, that's as big of a dream as you can get.
That's right. And HCP Assist has been around for over 4 years now at this point in time. And so, they've gotten their onboarding process down to a science. They can onboard you as a new pro within 2 hours. So you think about turnkey solution within Housecall Pro, the ability to be stressed on the phone, tethered to the phone 24/7, 365, and then flip a switch 2 hours later and you solve that problem. But not only do you solve the problem, but you do it in a way where you can provide that 5-star experience to your customer, right? You know that it's a Housecall Pro employee that's going to be handling that call. And, well, actually, you know what? What about AI? Is AI going to work on the Assist team? Have you heard about that?
I had a little birdie pops up in my ear about AI.
Yeah.
That birdie said, "Hi, I'm AI. I'm the future." And so what does the AI do with Assist? Well, AI is actually going to answer the phone and book that job for you on calendar.
Is that real?
It is real. Well,
okay.
AI is not technically real, right? Let's call it what it is, but it is very advanced, right?
Right.
And when we talk about having an answering service like an AI book something for you, you think it's going to be choppy, it's not going to make sense, but it sounds like a human.
It's pretty incredible.
It sounds like
pretty incredible, right?
Yeah.
And if you haven't had a chance to check out ChatGPT and use the voice version as an example and just talk to it, it's incredible, how good it is at this point in time.
Yeah.
But, our solution is not trying to fool your customer. It's going to say up front, I'm an AI assistant, and then carry on the conversation. And it's a great opportunity to, get in and start using an AI feature, which in the future, it's only going to get better, right? So that's another way that AI is helping answer calls, put job on calendar through Assist. Pretty fantastic. Okay, Jacob, it's time.
Time for what?
Time. 5 minute.
5 minute countdown.
Here we go. So what are we going to do? We're going to put it all together, right?
Yes.
We're going to put together the solutions, and we're going to talk about a 5-minute drill. Jacob, what's a 5-minute drill?
5-minute drill is if you can't win my business and get a job on calendar in less than 5 minutes, Alex, I'm out of here.
Is that real though? There's no way that that's real. Wait, are there people out there that want to get something done in 5 minutes? I don't believe that. I think that no. I can't go along with this. I think no.
There's someone for everyone.
I think that everyone is the 17-hour kind of person.
Nah,
right?
No, we live in the digital age. We got about 3 seconds worth of attention span. So 5 minutes.
That's true.
That's a gracious
Wait,
amount
are you
of
saying
time.
because of like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook Reels, everyone wants
Facebook, yeah. Instagram, yeah.
I never thought that would be the case, but you might be right.
TikTok. Well, you have your TikTok dances.
No, I don't have TikTok dances.
I'm
not on that.
Yeah.
Right. I'm older.
Conversation for another.
Anyways,
yeah.
We're going to do a 5-minute drill. So what we're thinking about is the average customer, right? They got about 5 minutes to get it done.
Yep.
From searching, from quickly building that trust, from, where are you at, right? Are they going to go to page 5 of Google to find you? No, they're not. They're not. They're not going to page 5 to find you, right? And they're not going to look at every single one of your reviews that's ever been left, right? Because they got 5 minutes, right? And are they going to wait around and wait for that callback 17 hours later? No.
Yeah.
Why? Because they got 5 minutes. So we're going to run the 5-minute drill. Okay. So Jacob, let's run the 5-minute drill. Let's put it all together. Now, let's use another example. I actually live in Naperville, Illinois, western suburb of Chicago.
Great town.
Right? Great town. 100%. And you know what? I recently had to find a plumber. So what did I do? I Googled plumber near me, right? And what did I see? Well,
you saw plumbers near you.
That's right. I saw plumbers near me. It's crazy. It's weird how that works. Now, in the top section, I saw the ads. I saw Google Guaranteed, LSA. I saw PPC, right? Now, if you're a pro that wants to play in that space, go for it, right? We don't not recommend spending some money there if you have your lead magnet put in place and you can catch those leads and turn them into job on calendar, 100%. But I'm like you. And it could be because I know I look 18 as well.
Yeah, you look 19.
I'm 19. I'm a little bit older than you.
Yeah, you're older.
But I'm old school, right? I like to pick up the phone, right? Because I want to ensure it gets done and I want to talk to someone. And so guess what? I'm going to go down to the maps section. And this is where, SEO maps is going to come to play, right? With our website feature can help rank here. And what do I find? Modern plumbing, right? Modern plumbing, 51 reviews, 5.0. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and give them a call, right? Now, they do have online booking. You know what? Actually, let me check out their website. Wow, that's a heck of a website. That's super professional. All right.
Yeah, that's legit.
This passes the trust checkbox for me. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a call, right? Now, let's say I give them a call. They answered the call within 4 rings, right? Super friendly service. And they get me scheduled for tomorrow. Turns out they're a Housecall Pro user.
Oh,
and
even better.
As a result, right, I got that confirmation text. So I knew I got scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm good to go, right? Boom. How'd we do?
Under 5 minutes.
Under 5 minutes?
That's it. You
okay,
hit
cool.
it. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, that's just an easy example of putting it all together to earn that business and earn a lifetime customer.
Yeah. I mean, it's simple. You're ranked high enough that I found you.
Right.
When I clicked on you, it looked legit. You had the reviews. I trusted you.
Right.
I gave you a call, got the job on calendar. My life is easy.
Can it be that simple?
Oh, it can be that simple.
It sounds too easy.
You know what? It can be that simple.
Okay.
Don't make it harder than it needs to be.
100%. Okay. Let's talk more about lifetime value. So, LTV, what's that?
LTV is a low terrain vehicle. It's going to get you to the location as quickly as you can. Because once you, that's it, right? Low terrain vehicle?
I don't think so. I think you just made that up.
I did just
low
make that up.
Low terrain vehicle?
I'm just making
like
sure everybody's
ATV,
awake out
like
there.
An ATV all-terrain vehicle,
Four-wheelers,
lower than
four-wheel
an ATV?
drive. Yep.
I think we're talking lifetime value. Are we?
That's what we're talking
lifetime
about.
value. And when we say lifetime value, what do we mean by that?
Well, lifetime value is just the earnings that you're going to get over the course of working with a customer.
Wait, so you're saying that first job isn't the only job that you're going to earn from a customer over the life of that customer?
Well, it depends. If you're moving, that's one thing. If you're a plumber, could be another thing.
That's right. Now, maybe I'm calling about a toilet repair or a toilet installation. That's a $250 job.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you come to my home, you build that trust, you do an incredible job, why am I ever going to go back to Google to find another plumber?
You wouldn't.
Right? I wouldn't, right? And so guess what? When I want to remodel my bathroom, which is a $2,000 job, I'm going back, right? When my water heater all of a sudden blows up and I have an emergency, I'm going back. When my friends and family reach out and say, hey, do you know a good plumber? I'm referring the heck out of that plumbing company, right? So when you think about the lifetime value of me as a customer, it's not just $250 that first job, it's $5,000 to $10,000 when you think about all of the revenue that I'm going to generate as a customer over my lifetime, in addition to all the referrals that you're going to get, right? And when we think about the value of being able to never miss a call and being able to avoid all three of these common mistakes that a lot of our pros fall into, right? The value is not just getting that one customer for that one job. It's unlocking that low terrain vehicle, right?
That low terrain vehicle.
If
you don't have no. If you don't have lifetime value for your customers, and think about it, where does this lifetime value start? It starts with answering the phone and getting the job on the calendar. If you miss that little piece, that little window under 5 minutes, you're missing out on years worth of revenue.
Right. But it doesn't even get to that point, right? If you don't build that trust through reviews, through a website. And it doesn't even get to that point if you show up on page 5 of Google, right? So lifetime value, why do we do it? What's it all about? Well, to recap, convert before you advertise.
So good.
The keyword before. And why do we do that, right? Why do we want to avoid these 3 common mistakes, Jacob? What's the one common denominator?
Oh, look at that. Money flying around, just like that paper.
Well, thank you so much for listening to us today. If you have any additional questions, reach out to Housecall Pro and ask for Jacob. He works 24/7, 365. He's actually AI.
I work 17 hours a day.
That's right.
In the time that I'm waiting for that phone call.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Janelle. Back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob and Alex, for showing us what it takes to turn interest into action. If you're ready to get your lead management dialed in, head over to our breakout sessions. You'll get a closer look at tools like websites, reviews, online booking, and Housecall Pro Assist to help you build trust, capture more customers, and make sure every opportunity counts. Choose the breakout that fits your next step, and we'll see you there.